What's going on, my friends? I hope you're well. I do hope that you're well. I'm doing well, just living life. I get a lot of music done and living life. All's been rather quiet considering, but this weekend I'll be getting on the Carnival Vista cruise ship, and I'll try to do some video of that. I know there's a lot of videos on the internet about these cruise ships. People do amazing videos on that stuff, much better than I would do. I just like to get on the camera and talk, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That just tells you that I don't choreograph what I do. I just get on the camera and talk about my experiences. Sometimes I might get a little real about some experiences that I have, and that's cool. I think it's going to be real cool in March when I go over to Barcelona and go over to the cruise in the Mediterranean. It's going to be real cool. That's good. I'm a little nervous, but I've never flown abroad. I guess somebody told me a while back ago that once you fly abroad once, and each country is different, you start getting used to. It's like flying over to Iowa or California or Washington or wherever you go, Texas. You just have to kind of go through their customs protocol and such, and go that deal. And before you go to some of these countries, depending on what you're doing, you have to file paperwork. Now, on this particular trip, luckily, the European Union's doing that new ETAIS form that's coming out late this year. So that doesn't apply to me on this trip. However, when I go back, I have to file for that. If I were to take a cruise out of England and come back to England or stay a period of time in England, the United Kingdom per se, I got to file some paperwork for that and probably pay a fee, almost like a temporary visa of visitation or something, or some sort of a way for them to get money, I guess. But these countries, other countries, don't make it easy for you to stay there, and you've got to come in legally. I mean, why do they think it's okay for people to come in our country and stay here illegally? It's not. No, it's not. Try going to some of these other countries like Russia and North Korea and Iran and a bunch of other countries and see if it wouldn't put you in jail or even kill you on the spot, because it's hardcore. You still walk over willy nilly. You can't do that stuff. I don't know why they think it's okay for us. It's just not. It causes a lot of problems. It's no different from the front door of your house, to be honest. Would you let anybody just come in your front door, not knowing who they are, walk in and out, not knowing? You know, and if you're not here, they just want to come in, and some of them are probably likely to take what they want and leave. It's not good. Not good. Got to protect ourselves. It's not that we're against people come in legally. We want good people to come in this country. Good immigrants are welcome in this country. You just got to come in and do it right, do it legally. But that's nothing. I digress. I forget all that. So, anyway, where I'm at here is this. Uh, it just, I'll just have to, once I do this, I'll realize that maybe it's okay. It's not as bad. My sister said that London Heathrow is a little bit of it's a huge airport. You come in off the gate and you've got to go, you got to go to their customs and then come back around. Then you got to go find your gate and, that sort of thing. Because I go American Airlines to connect in London, then it switches me to British Airways over to Barcelona. So that'll be a cool trip. But anyway, I wanted to get on and talk about something real quick. And chime in below if you had experiences with this. I want to know more. I guess I'm about this year's old, realizing that, honest to God, there's really something to having better quality eggs. I mean, eggs are eggs, but they talk about, well, you got to get pasture raised eggs. And the best eggs to get is from a local farmer. That's actually true. If you get it from a local farmer's market or someone here locally, I need to find out who in towns. I saw a sign someone had about selling eggs, and I mean, I could just buy them from them. It'd be cool. There's something to be said. The other day, I bought a dozen of them, and I'm looking at the yolk and I'm looking at the egg, and it's such a better quality. And they say you get better nutrients out of it, because I've been doing this thing where we're eating more eggs, and I think it's so good for you. Literally doesn't break the bank. You can eat 5 a day and you're good. Part of the diet I'm on is I went carnivore 4 years ago, but I'm not strictly carnivore. Sometimes I'll eat salads and stuff like that, but I'm so much better health wise because of it. So much better. Now, do I slip and cheat and do things that probably shouldn't be eating? Yeah, I do. I really do. But chime in below on your take on eggs. I'll tell you something else I've been doing. I've learned about they talk about the Mediterranean diet, but there's things in that diet, I think a lot of grains and stuff I can't have, but the olive oil thing, extra virgin olive oil, it's got to be in a dark bottle. Olive oil can't be exposed to light, but you get it to where if it burns in your throat a little bit and tingles your tongue, you've got a good quality of extra virgin olive oil. That's the stuff, not the clear bottle store bought. It was truly is probably watered down with seed oils and stuff that are not good. For the record, seed oils, vegetable oil, canola oil is not good for you. Peanut oil. Stick with good olive oil, coconut oil, butter, beef tallow, stuff like that. That's the best stuff to cook with. That's the best stuff to eat with. Trust me, I mean, seed oils there's a lot of research about the inflammation that they cause. It's not good. People don't realize that stuff. So, got to be careful on how you ingest that. Now, I'm not trying to scare you or nothing, but it's your overall diet. The most of what you eat, you have to be very careful what you do. And I'm living proof that is, had I not done what I did 4 years ago, I wouldn't be doing well right now. I was having some serious issues and my blood work was going crazy, It really is. But be it that it may, let me know what your take is if you try what I've started doing, and I'm actually seeing some results here. In the past few days, I've lost a few pounds just doing this. In the morning when I get up, I'll take a little 2 or 3 tablespoon shot of olive oil and before I go to bed. And the apple cider vinegar thing is something like before I eat a big meal, about 15, 20 minutes, I'll take a couple apple cider vinegar tablets or 8-ounce glass of water and a few tablespoons of that. The tablets seem to be quicker. I sit there and drink through a straw an 8-ounce glass of that stuff, but I've got the tablets because if I go on a cruise ship, I can't just take a bottle of that and drink that. I don't want to do that. But be it that it may, some of the things that they talk about, you're like, does that really work? And I'm finding that I feel a little bit different. I don't know what it is. And I hope that I'm right about that. But, if you've done this or you heard about this or know some of the science or the research on it, chime in below on that deal. Really do. That's the whole point of me getting on, talking today was that. Not getting off on a tangent about, getting in and out of other countries, stuff like that. But be it that it may, just uh, let me know if you have experienced that or if you're on the same diet that I am, because I'm telling you, there's a reward in it. Now, salads are good, like arugula is real good and stuff like that. You can mix arugula with romaine and iceberg lettuce and eat olives and stuff like that, and maybe a little broccoli. Um, it's crazy. A lot of the vegetables that you eat can cause inflammation and weird things too. It's not really as good for you as they like to say. So you have to be careful about that or some of the things. One of the weirdest things that I learned the other day, and Dr. Berry did a video on this 5 years ago and I missed it. And it was something about what your glucose response does. It's really weird. Like you could just taste something and it jumps up your glucose response if you're insulin resistant, or just some people say your brain reacts to just seeing it or smelling it. It's like weird. I hope that's not the case, because if that's the case, I'm in trouble, because the temptation is brutal, man. It really is. So, but chime in on that. That was my point to getting on the day about the eggs and the olive oil and stuff. If you experience that, because it really is, it's working. It's pretty cool how that is. It's a lot of health benefits to extra virgin good olive oil. It really is. And the eating eggs, good for you. Eggs are our friend, folks. Remember that. Eat lots of eggs. They're good for you. I just ate 5 of them, big, large, pasture-raised eggs. They were good. They tasted different. You can look at the yolk and you can tell. So, eggs are our friend, my friends, and I appreciate you for watching. And I'll see you. Probably chime in sometime this weekend. I'll be in Cocoa Beach and I'll be getting on the ship Sunday. And until then, when something cool comes along, I'm gonna cut you in. Be cool. Thanks.